Fluffernutter.
Fluffernutter. So this is another one that we've scoured the earth.
Scoured the earth.
And what we found was that the best place to develop this recipe in the whole world was right here in your kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I did not grow up with Fluffernutter, did you?
Not that I'm aware of. No.
I mean, the idea of it kind of instantly brings memories to me, but I don't really remember it. I had Nutter Butters.
I remember the cracker. Like, that was like...
Oh, yeah.
Like you kind of had a chocolate chip cookie and then marshmallow and a chocolate chip... Or a peanut butter cookie. That I remember.
Yeah.
But I don't remember...
Like making an actual Fluffernutter sandwich.
No, not at all.
But it sounds great.
It does. And again, it sounds like it's going to go wonderfully with banana.
I know, seriously.
Yeah.
The one thing I'm wondering right now, though, is like, should we crunch up some Nutter Butters and put them on top?
I mean, now that you've said that, that's all I can think about, really, you know?
Like a peanut butter cookie on top, like with the crunches.
Just to add that texture would be nice. Yeah.
Okay, I think we figured out our topping on this.
Yeah. I mean, now the work's done for us. We're going to mash all the banana bread. We're going to knead it into the cookie, and then we're done.
And we're done. Yeah. All right, so we're doing 3 bananas, 3/4 cup sugar. So a little more sugar in this one just because, of course, it's a sugary thing, so why not? All right, 1/2 cup vegetable oil, 2 eggs, 2 teaspoons vanilla, 1 cup flour, 1/2 teaspoon baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon baking powder, quarter teaspoon baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon salt. And then we're going to do a mixture of peanut butter and marshmallow. We're going to cut that into the banana bread, kind of like swirl it in there. And then we're going to sprinkle our peanut butter sandwich cookies on top.
Yeah, probably going to enjoy the hell out of it.
All right, so he's doing the flour. I'm going to do...
Eggs and sugar, right?
Eggs and sugar and oil, yep. Thank you.
It's like the surgeon assistant. I like it.
And really you're just trying to incorporate all this stuff so it's not, in general you just don't want separated ingredients. So we're trying to maximize it the best and get it nice and evenly distributed. And if you can get that sugar nice and kind of, you're almost not melting it, but it's just becoming part of the batter, not separate.
Yeah. And all I'm doing with the sifter is trying to keep lumps out.
Yep. Which we aren't sure it actually does anything besides the lumps. And because certain things like pancakes, they're like, lumps are okay. But I think in general, if you can use a sifter, you should.
Yeah.
And a sifter in our case is just a colander. Vanilla.
And I'm doing the baking soda and baking powder.
You know what I almost forgot? It's bananas. I don't think we forgot the bananas yet.
Not yet. I'm sure it will happen. We're making banana bread. Like, it should be the thing that we know that we need, and yet we know that at some point we're like, oh, you know what? We put that in the oven.
No bananas.
We got a bowl of bananas sitting here.
I'll let you do the honor this time.
So while I'm doing this, you can talk about what we did with the peanut butter and marshmallow if you want to.
Yeah, so we got the peanut butter and marshmallow here. And what we're going to do is swirl this together and we're going to kind of layer it in there. And we think we're very brilliant with
We do
this,
think that.
but we don't know. We don't know. I think looking at it, it feels a bit like we might need a bit more marshmallow.
Well, we have plenty.
Dude. All right, so that I'm not going to mix it too much so it actually sort of stays separated. So let's do just, I think I'm just going to kind of put it on top here.
Yeah. So this is kind of you're witnessing a science experiment at this point.
Yeah.
What we're attempting to not do is make a volcano in a bread pan.
We're attempting for it to actually turn out.
Yeah. So I think we're good
so
here.
Oil this?
Yeah. I think if you want to use that.
One there. Yeah. Okay. Look at you. talent.
Just made to break things, you know?
Well, in this case, it's good. That's crumbly enough.
Yeah, it does look crumbly. What do you think?
Yeah. I think that's going to be nice.
Yeah.
All right, so we got that.
I broke it right.
All right, so what do you think? Should we try the
Yeah.
multiple swirl? Just
Yeah.
see how it goes?
Let's do, so there are a couple ways that you can do this. We're going to pick one, and we're going to go a little bit of banana,
Mm-hmm.
and then we're going to kind of go back and forth. So,
All right. Now, we're going to try to kind of swirl it, but I'm not sure. It's so sticky. I'm not sure it's going to work. Well, we'll find out.
you know, this is a kitchen full of fantastic baking mistakes. And so far we haven't disappointed ourselves.
No. I think the joy of cooking is that you can, or baking, I guess, in this case, is that you can experiment mostly, and you never know what it's going to turn out like. Actually, look at that.
I do like you can see the marshmallow, you can see the peanut butter. I think that's
Good.
that's good.
I think that's a nice mixture. All right.
And so what we've done with peanut butter before, like it doesn't settle. It's really like the consistency of the banana bread kind of holds it in place. And so when we see it like this, like it's going to bake like that.
Yeah, it probably will stay like that. And the problem we've had before is we'd want to do layers of jelly or layers of peanut butter, and when it's not sort of incorporated, it just becomes like two halves of banana bread.
Yeah, it becomes like monkey bread,
Yeah.
Banana monkey bread.
All right, so we're going to drizzle some of this on top, which I think is going to be the key to making this what it is.
Delicious. It's the secret to deliciousness.
It really is starting to look
Man,
good.
that looks so good.
It really does.
Look at that. Feast your eyes.
So this is our Fluffernutter. It's sunk a little here. I'm interested to know what it tastes like
Yeah.
and what it looks like inside, but before, when I took it out, it was beautifully mounded. But
It did have a loaf mound to it.
Yeah, I think the marshmallow just gave out. All right, I really want to chop into this. All right, who wants to know what this looks like inside? I do. I'm not concerned, but I just don't know.
I do have a little tickle of worry going on inside.
I mean, this was a well thought out design.
Yeah.
And it's done everything we had hoped.
Yes. But the only thing that we didn't expect is like the little bubble of marshmallow to leave a cavern.
To leave a cavern. And what is in that cavern?
Right, we're going to find out.
What is in that cavern?
Yep.
Oh, well, we got the crunch.
The crunch, I mean, it is audible, the crunch.
Yeah.
And you can see the marshmallow.
What do you think? Is it done?
I think that we should put it in longer.
I don't think it's done.
Yeah.
One failure. All right, let's cut into this. Just see. I just kind of want to see if the marshmallow exists anywhere. So I think it might just be peanut butter.
It's peanut butter. Yeah, I mean, you can see the peanut butter. The marshmallow crystallized on top.
Very similar to the other one. All right, well, I think we should see what it tastes like.
Yeah, I agree.
Here you go.
Well, here's dessert.
Has no. I got peanut butter.
I get the marshmallow.
We might have to come back to this one.
Yeah.
This is what we want. This is what we want to do. It's like try to make banana bread.
Yeah.
And it has all the elements. It just isn't quite. I don't know what I'm missing. Maybe put in the comments
Yeah.
if you have an idea of what's missing from this recipe.
Other than talent.
Other than talent. Other than not knowing anything about baking whatsoever.
Yeah. Well, that's why we're doing it. Experiment
Yeah.
yourselves, and hopefully you enjoy the journey.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Thanks for joining.
Yeah. Go bananas.